Thank you for tuning in to the Ultimate Hockey Podcast Uncensored. Viewer discretion is advised. And now your hosts, John Stewie Stewart, Coach Johnny Prendergast, Andre Lippitt Parfiniak, and Ellie Elliott.
Welcome to the Ultimate Hockey Podcast, Season 2, Episode 4. It's been a minute. We haven't gotten together since the Blue Jays lost the World Series.
Before they lost the World Series.
Before they lost. And lots has happened since.
Congratulations, Dodgers. Come on.
And I mean, yeah.
And it was a great series.
It was great.
It was an amazing series. Everyone was tuned in.
Dodgers deserved to win. They did. You know, it was close, but I know everybody's blaming, the umpires or whatever, right? But come on, man. Hitting those clutch home runs, that was epic. Like, if you're a Dodgers fan, that's going to go down in your memory bank forever. Your guy, Will Smith.
Well, I mean, I just, for some reason, I just thought, I thought he had something in him. And sure enough, right? So, yeah, I mean, the Dodgers, hey, look, I think it's great for baseball. The two teams that have been in it, I mean, there's a broad brush of ethnicities and backgrounds and everything. So, I mean, like, it's a world game for sure. I think it's been great for Canada to kind of show that we're in there and have a pretty strong team in the Blue Jays. But, yeah, it's too bad to see them lose and to see, the sad faces of all the Toronto fans going home and all the rest of it. But
I'm curious to know what the audience attendance was. Like, how much more audience viewership was there, being that Canada was in it?
yeah.
Oh, the viewership?
Yeah, compared to last year.
It beat Super Bowl.
It beat Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was the most, it was bigger than anything, I think. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. And count Japan in there, too.
Yeah.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Well, moving right along, the Vancouver Canucks, they squeaked one out, I guess, because of the young goaltender who, I think Topolov. We should have done our homework first. Anyways.
Third string, right?
Yeah. I watched a bit of the game. I mean, the whole goaltending situation is getting a little out of hand in Vancouver, but he did what he needed to do. They had over, I think, 41 shots by the end of the game. He's a big body. He can get in front of the net or get in front of the puck well. He seemed to move side to side. But he's young. He still seems young. There's a few plays where he's overcommitting and out of play or out of position and things. So, but hey, he did what he needed to do to get the win. So good for them there. But with Lankinen leaving, with Demko injured, guys, what are we doing?
We're going to have to call up Johnny.
Tell me about
I
it.
broke myself yesterday.
Well, yeah, so I think the goaltending situation, I mean, is kind of terrible right now in Vancouver. And compounding on the fact that currently, in my own opinion, our defensive core, they're just not stout enough. They don't seem to... I feel like the mindset of the coaching staff or GM or whomever is you want to have offensive defensemen because if they can control the puck, then they're being defensive. Cool, get it. But you'd also need bodies that can push people out of the way. You need people that are going to be able to handle the 2-on-1 better, 2-on-2s better. I mean, I hate to say it because he's our captain and he's amazing. But he cost us a goal the other night, and I watched another play where he was kind of late coming back. Like, his guy ended up scoring. I think we were shorthanded, but it's just not a good look, right? Like, Hughes is not a big guy, and he is the first guy to say outright, like, like typical 2-on-1, like how he plays the puck sometimes or how he plays the pass. I'm not slagging on him because he's one of the best defensemen in the world, but all in all, our defensive core isn't as strong as it needs to be. And if you're going to win championships, it starts from the back forward. And currently, we don't have any number one goaltenders that are holding any water, and our defensive, other than Quinn Hughes, is kind of, I don't know, hasn't been pulling up their socks this year so much. I don't know. I haven't been overly impressed. And that brings me straight to EP40, who has been now doing what we've all been asking him to do.
Blocking shots. He leads the league.
Yeah. Blocking shots. I mean, he's scoring goals. He's making plays. He's been doing it all. And here we are still floundering. So if it's not him, who's the blame on now, Vancouver? Who are we going to all scream at? Who are we going to fucking yell at? Who's the problem now? Because, like, we just keep passing the buck and, like, keep pointing fingers and, oh, now it's this person and, oh, now it's that guy. Like, here we are, and, I mean, it sounds like Sherwood thinks he's up on the trading block. Sounds like we're talking about EP40 maybe on the trading block. Yeah. Everybody's talking about Quinn Hughes wanting to play with his brothers. We don't have Demko. Like, is it going to be tire fire season here? Like, what are we going to do?
Well, I have a theory, too, and you kind of touched on it earlier about squeaking that win out last night. Do we want to be winning?
Gavin McKenna sweepstakes.
Do we want to be winning?
Well, we are in the number one position to finish last. I think so. I think we will finish bottom. Buffalo is doing well this year. Nashville's in last place right now, but Canucks are tanking. And I feel like because we're injured, because we've lost our goalies, we will hit the bottom.
And I'm kind of okay with that. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah, but we're a Canadian market that's busy. We'll never get first draft. Good luck.
But
you never know. I mean, Edmonton hit all those draft picks, so
sell the whole team. Sell the whole team.
On CanucksArmy.com or something, I saw that Hughes is like, yeah, I'll stay.
He's going to stay.
That's what I heard through CanucksArmy.com. He's like, yeah, I want to stay. I don't want to go anywhere else.
He's going to say that. Of course he's going to say that. He's still wearing.
At the same time, I wouldn't even entertain the idea of sending him to New Jersey. Fuck that. Not a chance.
I think they recognized it was a big mistake last year when the GM started talking about Quinn Hughes wanting to be with his brothers. Yeah. And maybe now this is just like a little bit of, damage control.
They never should have said that in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, why would you ever say that?
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
But
he had 2 more years left on the contract. Why are you going to say that he wants to be with his brothers? That's just stupid.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, it's to be no surprise. Obviously, he wants to play with his brothers. Speaking of, I want to get to Wi-Fi and his younger brother in
Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal. But yeah, like, of course, that's an obvious. I just think it's something that doesn't have to be said out in, you don't put that out in the universe because now everybody's thinking it.
Yep.
And now it's bait and everything for trades. But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, something has to happen. But the problem is, like, and what I hate is okay, so if we tank, then, okay, so we're getting rid of our generational talent in Quinn Hughes. We're never going to see him play for the Vancouver Canucks again. We're going to get rid of EP40, who's done everything we've asked, turned it around. Like, like I said, I can't wait for him to get that teardrop tattoo. That's going to be fucking chef's kiss when he does. But, like, and now we're just, like, it feels like we're turning on them a bit. Oh, okay, well, their value's gone up, sure.
But no team wins with just one player playing. Doesn't matter who you are.
That's right.
You have to have, like, a bunch of people firing it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And on that bombshell, imagine being the best player in the world. And you look across the room, and there's the second best player in the world. That must feel so good. And then you get out there, and you have Stuart Skinner as your goalie. Can you fucking imagine? Holy, how demoralized are those two guys right now?
How demoralized is the whole team? Who watched the...
I couldn't. I turned it off.
The Dallas game, yeah.
I felt bad.
7-8-3, I think.
I started feeling bad, dude. Like, instead of like me being like, no, like it's because what do you say? What do you say in front of the mic? You gonna throw him under the bus? You gonna throw your goalie under the bus that is like struggling with his mental health and like with his confidence? And no, man, you can't say that. Would you do it as an organization? You can't trade him. You're not going to get a bag of pucks for him.
Yeah.
You just cut him.
Well,
here's your severance package. Sorry, thanks. So what's that?
He's only getting like a little over an AHL salary, so it's not a bad thing.
So it's a bad situation. I mean, hey.
But I mean, John broke it down. If you'd watched.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So and it's not Stuart Skinner. Like the Bouchard is probably the worst defenseman.
Well,
in the league.
Let me break it down. So, if anyone's watching the NHL getting scored on right now, I would say about 60 to 80% of those goals all happen when you let one or two opposition get in between you and your D and your goalie. Because the NHL shoots and most goalies will make the first save and you can't stop those rebounds. So, everyone was griping on Skinner and that about Skinner and Pickard for the 8 goals, 4 each, right? But I went back and watched it, and in Skinner, there was like one bad goal. It's a 2-on-1, and the guy goes high.
That was not a bad goal. That was basically a breakaway. The defenseman let him in. It was like...
I'm not saying it's a bad goal and that went in. It's a bad goal that he didn't want to give up. He had a chance on that, and like it's a 50-50 whether any NHL goalie would get that.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, it was. It's a good, solid play. The defense played something right. But Skinner's going to look at that and be like, it was glove side. I should have had that. There shouldn't have been room.
Let's talk about that goal. Okay, it's a 2-on-1, and the defense plays the pass, which you're supposed to do.
First, turn it over at the blue, lose the battle on the boards.
Well, whatever. I mean, that guy was stupid. But I'm talking about the 2-on-1.
Yeah.
The defense just fucking goes to the pass.
100% what you want.
And he crosses over the center of if you draw a line straight from net to net, the defense just totally veers off to the weak side of that line and gives a clear-cut path to the shooter. I never do that. I always put a little bit of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah.
You can't just let him have a free path to the net. So that was the defenseman's fault as well. I'm just saying the Oilers' defense is crap.
What's Elliot laughing about? What did I miss about last week's hockey, bud? But like, to go back to
do you want me to go there?
Yes, I do.
Shit. Let's hear it.
I like these tangents.
Well, and it's funny because it's similar. Like I was playing a 2-on-1 as the lone D, and I think another time I was back pressuring the guy, chasing him down both times, and I'm throwing John under the bus, but not really, because they were both nice goals. Like they were both good plays, right? But as a defenseman, like here, and again, hey, goalie, okay? I am shutting down my side of the ice, of the net, the front of the net, of this. I want my goalie to know that. So both plays, or at least was...
So it becomes one-on-ones.
Yeah, right? So, but what ended up happening, I can't remember the first time. I remember the second goal where Evan, I think, stuffed, like he cut across, you bit, and then he came back and went short side. No, I don't let him, like, I'm there for you. That, you know what I mean? Like, don't go away from that. And anyway, so I'm doing a shit job of explaining this.
So
if I'm here,
okay. Yeah,
and the guy's coming across.
Face the camera, face the mic.
This is my side of the net.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm on this side or whatever as D-net. This part of the net, I've got it. Don't worry. Like, I will cut this end off.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening was, like, he just makes the play, and...
If you watch Bouchard, Andre brought it up. So Here, I'll go back there. I'll speak loud, hopefully. So in Andre's thing, he talks about Bouchard or whoever was defending. They've got Dallas and Dallas. And this guy, instead of staying here in the middle and limiting this guy's option on what he can do while taking the pass, he drifts way over here.
Yeah.
And gave that guy
Yeah.
way too
Yeah.
much net.
Yeah.
And maybe you think, yes, I've got this guy. One-on-one battle. Now it's a one-on-one battle with that guy. But at the NHL level, that doesn't usually equate. In our level, sure. But like once the defense is off that halfway or off this far post, it's game over.
Oh, yeah.
NHL,
Yeah.
Right? And like you're probably in this spot and you're doing the right thing by taking the pass. And at most beer league level, yes, you defense take that and the goal is like, oh, it's a one-on-one battle.
That's
This is
right.
great. I don't have to worry 10% of my RAM about this. But if you watch it, like Edmonton just leaves their. Not only will they go drift over there, but then when the shot comes, they let that guy that they were checking get in between them and their goalie.
Yeah.
And I was picking apart all of those that game,
I mean,
and there was like 2 goals where maybe you could fault the goalie, like maybe you should have had that, but 6 others. What the fuck, Edmonton?
like you nailed it when you said when you counted like the Dallas players
Yeah.
and the Edmonton defenders and where they were compared to where the Dallas defender. The Dallas players were swarming the net. The Edmonton players had no urgency. There was no contact on any of the players. It was just
They didn't know what to do.
It was like mid-season, I don't give a shit type defense. I couldn't believe it.
So you made a good point too when you said that it's the goalie's responsibility to stop the initial shot.
Yeah,
It's the defense's responsibility to clear that rebound.
Yeah.
Yes.
clear the rebound or
the house.
not allow the other team to get 2 or 3 more shots.
Right.
Like there's one there. It's 2 Edmonton guys below the goal line battling with 1 Dallas guy, and the Dallas guy wins and gets the puck out. One guy follows the Dallas guy behind the net. There's 2 more Edmonton guys kind of in front of the net, and 1 guy chasing a Dallas player in, and they still make that pass and make a beauty goal. There's another one. He's Skinner or Pickard, I forget which one of them is, makes a save, and it goes up off his leg and behind him. The shot had been from like 10, 15 feet out. The goalie makes a save. Bouchard is stick up out of the way so he didn't get hit with the puck. The goalie makes a save, and he's watching it. And at that point, there was 2 or 3 Dallas players on this back door all alone and all underneath all of Edmonton. So I would say the goals against was all Edmonton's defensive fault. And if you watch the McDavid and Draisaitl open interviews after that, they actually say, yeah, we just don't have a defensive identity. They didn't throw Skinner under the bus. They realized that like they're not doing D. And both of them were kind of like, yeah, it takes a team to win and a team to lose.
I think it's mentality because I just can't believe this team has made it to the Stanley Cup the last 2 years. And the way they're playing now, it just feels like they're giving up. Or
Did we witness the rise and fall of Edmonton?
oh yeah, they're falling huge right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like, is it based on confidence in the room and the guys knowing that the goalie, maybe he'll get us there, maybe he won't? Is it based on, well, this goalie's GAA sucks, so I don't want to play for him anymore? What's the point? They're going to score anyways.
The coach.
Yeah, like there's something deeply wrong with some part of that team, but to nail it down, is it the coach is telling you what to do, but you just don't care? Is it?
there's no intensity on those plays that you dissected. Like they aren't playing contact, and I mean, in this.
Someone else broke it down. If you
brutal.
just watch them all, it's all battles on the boards. It doesn't matter if Edmonton has them outmanned, they lose the battle on the boards, and that's where everything was stemming from. And I'm like, yep, for sure. But like, just
Enough of Edmonton. Let's move on. Come on.
Well,
Contact.
scoring in the league, who's the top scorer in Washington right now?
Washington?
Got to be Ovechkin.
No, I don't think so.
It's Tom Wilson.
Yeah.
I think he's got 12. I think it's 12. 12 or 13 or something
Yeah,
like that.
somewhere
But like,
in there.
yeah, man, like that's kind of a crazy stat I came across, and when I watched the highlights the other night, and I just good for him. And I mean, it kind of speaks to how some things are going on for some teams. Like they're having to, like for us, Sherwood is having to go out and carry the load for some of the season so far and stuff. So it's
I
kind of
hope
a weird.
Team Canada picks them up.
It's
for the
kind of
Olympics.
a weird, yeah. It's kind of a weird. It seems like a little bit of a weird season for some of the teams and some of their staff, and just how it's been going thus far. But and then talking about Wi-Fi. I didn't even know that the younger brother. So was he is he just a call up, or does anybody know?
He was a call up in the preseason. I know that.
Yeah. Is he on the team?
Yeah, he's been drafted by Montreal or something.
Fucking sweet. So he gets in a fight, right? Like, and the big brother's on the bench, and he's just like cheering him on. You can see him leaning forward, big smile on his face. Pride is the big brother.
Not mom, though.
Oh boy! And they show Mama Bear up in the stands, and her in her Karen haircut wants to speak to a manager right now. Oh yeah, she was not happy. Like, one kid's enough, two got to do that. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty funny. He did pretty good in the tilt too. I don't think he won, but like it was a draw. It was kind of just more wrestle contest than anything, I think. But yeah, man, I think that was funny, and it's cool for sports. It's fun to see shit like that. Like I love when the brothers and stuff, like are getting into it, the Kachucks and all. It's just fun, right? So.
In the preseason, it was hilarious. They were doing like a press conference, and they're like, "Your older brother fights. Will you fight?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, I'd fight if I have to." And his older brother leans over. He won't have to because I'm here.
Yeah, I remember that. That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Like, yeah.
And then further in the league, just some of the things that stuck out in the last couple of weeks. Dallas, their third jersey. Did you guys see? They're like re-releasing the Dallas Star. Remember that Star jersey? So like the trim on it was a star. On the
Brett Hall
arms. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think they used him to show it off. And the joke was that he's standing in the crease. But it's a pretty sick,
tragic,
pretty sick
in
uni.
NHL history.
Speaking of jerseys, have you guys seen the Team Canada jersey?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I
All
like
three.
it. Yeah, I like it.
All three you like?
I don't know.
I like the white one.
Seen
I'll buy the white one.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm really a fan of the black one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Really a fan
I
of
think
All black.
I think
on
I've
black.
seen the black one. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
looks good.
dark. I've been busy. I missed it.
You missed
Yeah.
them? Yeah. Oh, it's basically like the red, the white, and then there's a black on black.
Yeah.
But there's some subtle, like, cool things about it. Like they got two-tone red. You seen
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because the Olympics coming up.
I mean,
February.
I would be remiss here if we didn't talk, actually, in hockey news, the Vancouver Golden Eyes.
Yeah.
The Golden Eyes.
So,
All right.
listen, I like the logo. The name is, I have, every time I think Golden Eye, I just think of no odd job. Not allowed to play odd job. Right? Like, can't be odd job. So anyway, it's kind of weird. The name, I have to grow on me a little bit, but I watched some of the game, or I saw the highlights to it, or both.
Yeah.
Interesting. Like, entertaining, fun to watch.
We going?
What's that?
We going?
I'd go check it out.
Let's do it.
It was fun.
I'm in.
It'd be fun. Yeah, and I mean, the crest looks good on film. Like, the jerseys are popping. Like, it's cool to see. It's a lot of fun. I've got lots of friends who have kids that play hockey, and like little girls that play hockey, and like, awesome. Now they have something to go and cheer for and like look up to too. That it's not just the big boy team that is the Vancouver Canucks, who are doing a terrible job this year, and who nobody wants to pay $600 to take their 10-year-old kid to go watch.
Might get more bang for your buck at the
Totally.
Golden Eye game, yeah.
Right? Or even the juniors, man. Like, the
Giants?
The Giants too. I was talking with one of my old bosses there today. He's a huge Giants fan. Him and his wife are there all the time, right? So Yeah, man. I mean, go support your local teams. They're lots of fun to go watch too. Being up in Powell River, actually, this is funny. This is a good little hockey story. So I'm up in Powell River a couple weeks ago. I had a friend go up there to play junior. So I went to Grandview for a cup of coffee, and I think it was the year before he actually went up to the Powell River Paper Kings at the time, because the paper mill was the main sponsor for the team. Well, he ended up smoking dope in the bathroom or something and got kicked out or whatever, and he didn't go back or whatever. So I'm up in Powell River, and I was up at the gym there, or the pool, and it's the same facility, the arena and the community center. So I kind of just walk across and see, and it's Powell River Kings, the Kings. So they're not the Paper Kings anymore. They're just the Kings. So I walk across to the receptionist. Excuse me, what's the team name here? And she looks at me slyly and smirks, and she says, yes, they're the Powell River Kings, but I too call them the Paper Kings. Like, she knew I was digging, right? So we kind of laugh about it or whatever, but then, no shit, like 3 or 4 of them come out from the back room working out or whatever, right? Because they're there all the time. They're like rink rats. So I walk over to them. Hey guys, how's it going? Just start shooting the shit with them. And they're all like, oh, hey man, like, who the hell are you? Like, oh yeah, just some guy up here from Vancouver. Like, a friend of mine played for you guys when you were the Paper Kings, And so I was teasing them about their name a little bit and stuff. But yeah, it was just kind of a funny moment. Like, neat experience to kind of like mess with those kids. I can call them kids now because they were like 17, right? So I asked them, and this was the squeeze. This is the juice I really wanted. Because you see all these pro athletes get interviewed by, so how'd the team do tonight?
But
right, well, good performance. We worked hard, fucking solid effort from everyone. 2 points, right? Ka-ching, and the next guy asks the same question. Ka-ching. How's the season going, boys? So this is me asking them. Fucking the one guy, like all 3 of them, I could see their faces went from like taping sticks, all da-da-da. How's the season going? Just dejection across their face. The one guy, oh, it's not going well, not so good, man. I was like, boys, it's early. Like, how early in the season? Oh yeah, it's still early in the season. I'm like, okay, it's okay, like keep the wheels moving. You're gonna be okay. Like, I could just tell, like, they were having a terrible time, right? But I laughed. Like, you can't. Clearly, they didn't have any media training or anything. Yeah, the moment they slumped their heads, I was like, oh man, you could kind of feel it, right? But. So I think, even up in Powell River, like, it's going to be a good show. And it made me think about, like, going into Merritt, watching the Centennials play. It's like junior B, right? It's like whale shit hockey. But is it ever fun to watch? Because, like, those guys are going to go fight in the corner every chance they get, right? The fans are going to be into it. It's a fun time, right? So if you're looking for something to do and you're sick and tired of paying all of the money for all of the subscriptions for all of the NHL hockey that already make all of the money, go support your local teams, man. The junior guys, they need it. The girls need it. They want to hear you in the stands. They want to hear your support. And it was cool. It's really cool to watch the women play, and I hope that does expand. I think the ownership, it's something weird. Like, the league owns all the teams right now, and then eventually they're going to sell them out, and it sounds like NHL teams might be buying some of the teams. I don't know. Do you guys know how the PWHL is doing it at all or anything? No? Yeah, it's something like that, like to help with the expansion of it, and then
I just know some of it's subsidized by the NHL. Like,
yeah. But I mean, and it goes along with, I mean, just in the last couple of years with the WNBA, Clayton Clark and everything, like, again, like, it's drama, like with her and the other girl. Oh, I can't stand her. She's got the one leg thing and arm thing and whatever. What's her name? The chick that can't stand Caitlin Clark.
Angel. Reese.
That's
Angel,
it.
yes, yeah.
Her. Right? Like, it's drama. It's whatever. At least it's not,
hilarious.
The Young and the Restless. Exactly. It's fun to watch. So,
I did learn what the golden eye means.
It's I have the
I
hawk.
have a loon.
The loon.
Loon.
It's a duck, actually.
Yeah, duck.
Yeah. Duck it. It's a
So-
golden-eyed duck.
The strength behind this is that they're the pack, right? They stick together, right?
Okay.
And I should say that Slapshot Alley is the shooting instruction of the Richmond Ravens. So the Richmond Ravens are the local girls association, and I basically teach shooting to every single girl that goes through that program. And they come in here. We have slots from Tuesday to Thursday, 2 hours a day. We get 4 hours, 4 girls an hour. And I talk to them about the Golden Eyes now. It's fun. Like, I got something to say with them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, did you guys know that Jennifer Gardner came to Slapshot Alley? So she's got the best shot in the PWHL, and she's from Chilliwack or Cloverdale. I can't remember, one of those two. And she came in here, and I broke down her shot, and she rips it. She's like shooting 70-mile-per-hour snapshots.
Well, I know.
But she didn't know how to do a slap shot. She's got a good one-timer, but it's weird. Like, she still, could use some technical advice. I did break down Austin Matthews' shot. Austin Matthews doesn't really know, like, everything about shooting. Like, when he went into the skills competition and did the hardest slap shot, he was up against Pasternak, Miller, Makar, and they were all snapping their wrists over. Matthews wasn't. And his was significantly lower than the other players. And I broke it down. I went right into frame by frame, and I was like, he's not rotating his wrist.
Trajectory was lower, or his speed, his overall speed was a lot lower?
His speed was lower. He wasn't hitting 100. Everybody else was over 100. And I was like, this is a big boy. He knows how to shoot. He's got, like, the frame. He's got, like, the mechanics. He's missing one thing. And I bet you nobody has the balls to tell him that. When you're you're one of the best scorers in the league. What shooting coach is going to say, hey, Austin, you're not rotating your wrists?
Yeah. Who's going to
Right?
call him out? Yeah.
I mean,
And I talked about it before on the show, I'm sure. There was a kid, one of the leading scorers for the teams I was coaching. He came up to me, like, at the end of the season. Hey, how do I take a slap shot? Fucking what? Yeah, how do I take a slap shot? And then I'm like, wait, you're on the wing, and I'm thinking about all of the plays and the way he plays. Yeah, he's a rush guy. He's like a rush guy, maybe a snapshot or whatever, like wrister. It floored me, So, like, it's kind of a thing too, where, like, you just kind of do the game and you think you know it, and then somebody tells you something. Okay, yeah, cool, and I'll put that in the back pocket and use it or not. That could be it, right? Like, he could just think, and it got lost. Like you say, it could be something where you're watching it and you're going, "Hey, man." Now watch. Now he's going to do it. And he's not going to give you any credit or anything.
To tie it back to the WPA.
And they're going to beat us because fucking draw.
I went to Stick and Puck here in Richmond. I was like, having a good time, just kind of working on things. And this girl came out, and she could play. And I was like, holy, like, really good player. And she started taking shots on me and that, and she worked me. It was like, I had to work. And I'm like, okay, start talking to her. Her name's Kate. She played in Quinatchie. She finished her eligibility there. She went to UBC and started, like, I think med school or something. All right, cool. Like, hey, like, my men's team, we could use a spare. She actually ended up playing against us. And all the guys were like, John, is the girl that you wanted to get out, like, as good as that girl? I'm like, that is the girl. And then to top it off, now, like, she was playing with the Mighty Ducks at UBC, and now she's playing in the PWHL.
Oh.
She got picked up. But it was when I was on the ice with her, I was kind of like, I could see a mechanic flaw that I wanted to talk to her about, but I'm like, no. Like, I was kind of like, I don't need to tell her. She shoots way better than me, even though I can see the flaw.
Yeah, I mean, those kids are going to be stronger because they work out, right? But sometimes you just got to put your pride aside and say, listen, you know, you've got to do this, right? Like, I study the game. You don't have to be a pro-level shooter to coach. You know, it happens to me all the time. Like, sometimes I feel intimidated to tell, like, these kids who are shooting 80 miles per hour. I'm just like, yeah, I shoot 70 miles per hour, but I know what you're doing wrong.
Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do, right?
Yeah.
If your coach had the skill set, he would be playing in the show. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on. Yeah, no, you're totally right. I think, you know, it's a little bit of ego too and stuff. So, but at the end of the day, everybody needs to come down to Slapshot Alley, work on their shot.
Work on your shot.
Do what I
God
did.
knows it'll help me some. Anyways.
Hey, I was here pumping $500 a couple days ago. Where were you?
Oh, Powell River, bugging the Kings. Top five?
Top five.
Top five.
Sports movies. Ooh. Gordy, how you doing? At number 5, Rudy.
Good choice.
Rudy.
Great movie.
Okay, Rudy, I mean, the Rudy is a story about a small kid. And I love the story about the small kid because I know Cliff Ronning.
Yep.
I know, you know, it's such a great story. Like, some of my favorite players are small guys, like Martin St. Louis. I loved Martin St. Louis.
Gallagher.
Paul Kariya. I love Paul Kariya. These guys, somehow, you know, they made it into the NHL. They've all got the same story, you know. Like, they were always told they would never, ever play in the big leagues. And Rudy has got the greatest story because it's football, and he is getting pummeled, right? And, you know, there's nothing else he wants to do but play for Notre Dame. Like, you see the passion. Like, football culture is so awesome, right? Like, they have got so much pride. And the best part of that movie, and spoiler alert, he is the only player to ever get carried off the field on the shoulders of his teammates. And, you know, that hits, like, because it's a true story. And, man, watch that movie.
Great movie.
Beautiful movie.
Tearjerker.
Yeah,
True story.
I always cry every
True
time.
story.
This has got a good soundtrack, so they know how to get you going.
Based on a true story.
Number 4 is White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, the original or the remake?
Oh, my God. Of course the original.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even
see the remake.
Okay. Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
2 of my favorite movies of the 90s. 2 of my favorite actors of the 90s. Such good, like, one-liners. Like, we going to Sizzler. Do you guys know these lines? Like,
Somewhat.
your mama's an astronaut.
A lot of them, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, the trash talking in that movie is off the charts. The culture, the basketball culture of, like, the colorful playgrounds in the ghettos of Los Angeles. It's beautiful. And, you know, the whole, like, violence around that and everything it's amazing, you know. But I like the fact that they really show the culture of, like, the people and the people of the neighborhoods that kind of stick together and stuff like that. Like,
Even how the sport brings the neighborhood together too, right?
That's right. I mean, my favorite part of that movie is when they play in this one playground that has, like, the African flags on the backboards, and the bro's like, you're shooting for the Sudan or something. He's got to do a hook shot like across the court to the other flag, and there's just so many cool things like that in that movie. Number 3, Rocky 4.
Russia? That's where he's in Russia, right?
Rocky 4 is with Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
Shot here at the Pacific Coliseum in Vancouver. And my favorite part about that movie is the training montage in Russia. I mean, the music, that music is so epic. it just makes you want to get out there and train. And you see Rocky like going through like all the hard stuff, like running through the trees in the forest and up the mountains in Siberia, wherever he is. And Ivan Drago is like doing all like the fancy stuff in the gym with like all the technology and stuff. But they like go back and forth, showing how each player trains, and the music. It just makes the movie. Number 2, Slapshot.
What?
Slapshot. Okay.
Is number 2?
Slapshot is.
What's number 1? Cool Runnings? Like what beats Slapshot?
I mean, Slapshot.
On the Ultimate Hockey Podcast, that this might be my final episode of.
What if the Ultimate Hockey Podcast beat Slapshot?
I mean, who's your favorite? Slapshot's all about characters. Like, there are so many great characters in that movie. Who's your favorite character?
The goalie.
The goalie, Denny Lemieux.
Yeah.
Right? He's the guy that comes out in the first scene. And like,
when you're in the
doing the
penalty
interview.
box and you feel shame for 2 minutes or less or whatever, yeah, like he's my favorite. He was dope. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Never seen it.
Never seen it. Okay, John.
I don't have a favorite. They're all awesome. Maybe the old veteran guy, because he leads by example. And he's just like,
so Reggie Dunlop
Yeah,
is
Reggie
the old
Dunlop,
veteran
the
guy,
coach.
played by Paul Newman.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about that is that Paul Newman knew how to play hockey.
Yeah.
Like, he was a good skater. He was passing the puck. Everything about that movie, like, it didn't have like, what's that guy that played the goon?
Like in the Goon movie?
Sitzler? What's his name?
Stifler?
Stifler?
It's Sean William Scott?
Stifler played the goon, and there wasn't one scene in that movie where he skated
Yeah, I
because
know.
he didn't know how to skate.
yeah, it's,
but
it's like Tooth Fairy, the rock on a piece of plywood getting pulled around the whole rink.
Yeah. But I mean, Slapshot was so real because all the actors were hockey
Yeah.
players. And they played, I mean, I don't know how they got them to act so well, but it was great acting and it was hilarious. So
Also,
Yeah, it was.
Oglethorpe
Oglethorpe.
is based on a real dude.
Yeah.
Ogie Oglethorpe.
Goldthorpe.
Goldthorpe, that's right.
And they
The,
actually looked exactly alike.
Yeah, and I can't remember like the TSN. There's an announcer for TSN who interviewed him and talks about like sitting on the bus where Goldthorpe almost fucking drove his fist through his head. Like, he said, yeah, he was a real dude. Like, that was a real guy.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, yeah, I watched that show really early in life when I was maybe too young, but
Yeah, I mean, I watched
so
that
fun.
one.
I mean, but the thing is if you play hockey, you're never too young. Because the moment you're playing hockey and you're in a dressing room, you need to see that movie.
Yeah.
That's just my mentality. I don't care if you're 5. You watch that movie. You know what boobs are, but at that age anyway. So
I mean, I
Okay.
watched that movie.
I can't fucking wait. What's number 1?
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
Well,
It won't be Youngblood, I can tell you.
Is
that.
it Youngblood?
Number 1 is number 1 because it's my favorite movie of all time.
Then
It's North Shore, a surfing movie that you've probably never heard of.
No, that you've talked about
You
it
have
before,
talked
though.
about it
Yes.
before.
Fair
And
enough. Fair enough.
You know, I'm going to bring it down because this
It's called North Shore.
North Shore. It was made in around like 1987. I want to say I was probably in grade 5, and we watched that movie at a sleepover. And I remember watching that movie and said, "I'm going to be a surfer." And it changed my life because when I finally got some freedom when I was around 17 years old, the first thing I did was I booked it down to Los Angeles, and I actually hitchhiked down to Los Angeles. I was selling skimboards at Kitts Beach, and these guys picked me up. They're like, "You need to learn how to surf. You love surfing." And I was like, "You're damn right I am." And they're like, "We're going to teach you how to surf. Let's go down to California." They took me down to California for a month. They taught me how to surf. The people at that beach were camping, watching North Shore every night.
That's awesome.
There is a cult following behind this movie. And the reason why is because it was made during a time where there was a bunch of cliche movies in the 80s that, the kid that, goes to the ski mountain and he's getting like picked on by everybody, but he wins like the championship to like save like the the business or whatever, or something like that. And there's like a movie about the Mighty Ducks, where the kids that are like the shitty kid, the outcasts, right?
Yeah.
And they come back and they win everything, right? They win the cup, right? All those cliche movies in the 80s.
The underdog.
The underdog always wins. But this movie was not about winning. The guy loses. Oh. And it was about him taking the defeat and saying that that's a competition, but I'm more about soul surfing and surfing for myself. And there's a huge message, and it hits hard. There's a cathartic moment at the end of the movie. The whole movie is full of like soul. So it teaches you there's like this completely materialistic, it's all about this big surfing competition in Hawaii, right? And the fame and the fortune and all the glamour and the women and all that. But underneath everything, it's about learning how the board works, learning how the waves work, and learning what's in the ocean and why. And they teach you kind of why the waves are the way they are. And that's the beauty of surfing. It's like you become one with the nature, and that's what it's all about. Becoming one with the wave and working with the wave and all that stuff. And it's kind of corny, but if you learn how to surf and you realize that, if you're in it for shredding the wave and being popular and all that kind of stuff, those surfers are kind of missing the point of surfing. The surfing culture, the beauty of surfing culture is more of becoming one with nature. And that's why, so I learned how to surf, and I learned that, and I put two and two together, and then I realized how special this movie is and why it's, they still have a store online. You can buy merchandise of this movie.
Really?
It's still going strong. They sell
up.
They sell out of all this merchandise all the time because people love this movie so much.
So I feel like there's a couple honorable mentions.
Oh, I've got a list. Can we give you some honorable mentions?
All right,
this was a great list, and Andre, no shit, I want to check that movie. I don't want to check. Because I love surfing.
Yeah.
I have yet to. I'm a snowboard guy.
Yeah.
Teahupo'o. Chipu.
Yeah.
However it is pronounced poo. There's a poster that broke my brain when I first saw it. It was a meme, I think, at first, when memes were cool. And it's of the top side where everybody's kind of waiting to surf.
He's got it, right?
Yeah, but he might. And then there's so you see the suck kind of on the back. So, yeah, this is a drawing of it. That's cool. Where'd this come from?
I drew it.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Yeah, so this is, when I first
poster.
saw the poster,
Show it to the camera.
I was like, dude, well, he can put it up later. It hurt my head because I'm like, what am I looking at? How does it the ocean just drop off? Anyway, so super cool. Really interested to see all that. I had a friend who dove around there, I think, and he got cut up by some of the reef because he got pulled through. And he said, that's supposed to happen, or they warn you or whatever, and you kind of expect it to, and that's what gets you through, except that he just kind of went one way more than the other, whatever, and it doesn't take much. It feels like Sam. It's terrible. Yeah. But yeah, honorable mentions. Do you want to? Here, you go. You go first.
You want me to go first? Okay. I feel like Friday Night Lights, number 5.
The movie?
The movie, Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
Tell us about it. I want to know about Friday Night Lights.
I've never watched it.
It's a high school football,
high school
that takes
football
place in Texas.
Is that Pacino?
No, Billy Bob Thornton is the coach.
Oh, I like that guy.
They actually produced a TV series that went on for a couple seasons.
yeah.
Was it
after
based off that movie?
What?
Must
Friday
be.
Night Lights?
Well,
it was. They
same
didn't
concept.
base. Yeah.
Different team.
Yeah.
Different
Okay,
team,
it's
but
totally
same
different.
concept. Yeah. Basically, just the town of Texas shuts down for high school football. and it shows you their whole travels throughout that season. Then they make it to the finals, and it's a great movie. I highly recommend it. Tim McGraw, excellent performance.
Okay.
Excellent performance. Number 5.
That's okay.
Number 4, Karate Kid.
Very good.
Daniel LaRusso.
Original one, right?
The original. The original.
Mr. Miyagi.
That's boo.
Fun fact. Did you know that Eye of the Tiger was written for Karate Kid, and the one that the Karate Kid used the best? That was for Rocky.
What happened?
Rocky wanted Eye of the Tiger.
That's
instead.
funny. Really?
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
I think Eye of the Tiger wins that war.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What do you think?
Dude, man, never in high school did you hear "We Are the Best." You only heard "Eye of the Tiger."
That's true.
Eye of the
but for
Tiger's a great
montages, I mean, the Karate Kid montage is pretty dope.
Yeah.
He's standing like the waves in the background, the bonsai tree, the side of the cliff. That wins the montage, I think.
Not Rocky running up the stairs below the statue going...
Right? No. But 4, when he's beating up all the beef in the fucking forest, that one wins. When he's
in the butcher shop.
Yeah, the butcher shop or whatever. That one wins. I like that one. Anyway, what else you got?
When he's beating up the beef is actually in number 1.
Or 1, 2. Yeah, they do it in 1, 2. Yeah, that's right.
Number 3, which is a hockey movie, which I'm surprised nobody said. It's not Mighty Ducks. It's Mystery Alaska.
Never
You
even
don't like
heard of it.
Negative.
Really?
Take it or leave it.
So Russell Crowe.
From the guy who doesn't play hockey.
Yeah, you never even watched Slapshot. You can't talk to us about fucking hockey movies here, bro. What else you got?
Russell Crowe is is he
got
the
the tooth fairy.
He's the sheriff or something in a town in Alaska, Mystery Alaska.
Nome, Alaska. No, that's a different movie.
And the town plays hockey. There's a guy that used to live there who's since moved on, and he gets the whole New York Rangers team to come up there and play an exhibition game against this Mystery Alaska team. I really enjoyed it.
It's a fun movie, but what else you got? Come on.
I got to ask, how did Mystery Alaska do versus New York Rangers?
They won?
Do you want me to tell you?
No, they did not win.
Because I'm not going to watch
Don't
the
ruin
show.
the movie for the 5 subscribers we have.
Okay, you can tell me later.
Spoiler alert.
You can tell
Turn
me
your
later.
Okay,
Spoiler alert,
the
30
movie
seconds.
is from 95. If you haven't watched it by now,
Too late. Yeah.
your time has run its course. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Be
tell
kind
me
and
what
rewind.
happens. I'm not going to watch it.
They lose.
Good. Because I was going to say
The
there's
Rangers
no
just,
way.
yeah.
Destroy them
Good.
properly.
It's a close-
32-7.
It's a close game.
Okay.
Like in South Park when they played against Colorado, they got annihilated the way they should have, like 1,000 to nothing. It was great.
The thing is that they do all these tactics to kind of throw the Rangers off because it's so cold there that they're not used to it. So, like in the start of it, they sing the national anthem, and then it's actually Little Richard that comes and sings the anthem. And then they sing the Canadian anthem, even though there's no Canadians, just to make them stand freezing longer. Anyways, that's 3. Number 2, For Love of the Game.
Yeah, okay. I can
Baseball.
see that.
It's a good baseball movie.
Great baseball movie.
Actually, Jess, I watched some highlights or something came on for like a commercial or whatever. She was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "This is a good movie."
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
The mechanism.
Bull Durham is another one.
Hold on. For the love of the game, tell me about it.
For the Love of the Game follows the pitcher,
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner, and John C. Reilly is the catcher. And it basically shows his entire career. He develops this, this relationship with this woman. It kind of shows that career as he's pitching a perfect game. So it's like flashbacks, and then it goes back. And he's pitching. He plays for the Detroit Tigers. Tigers.
It is Thanksgiving today.
Yeah,
in
and
America,
the Detroit Lion game was on earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry. So the Detroit Tigers, and he's pitching against the New York Yankees. He's playing against the New York Yankees, and he's about to retire. This is it. This is his last game.
Sounds good. I'm going to watch it.
Is he not in the other movie too, Bull Durham?
He is in Bull Durham,
And he's
yes.
the catcher though, right?
I believe so.
Catcher. Back catcher.
So he's in 3 baseball
He's in
movies.
all of them.
Number one.
Field of Dreams.
Number one.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, Kevin
Field of
Costner
Dreams.
can play good baseball too, though. He's a
My
major baseball fan.
my quick list here. I mean, honorable mentions. Major League.
How did I forget that one?
I was waiting. I waited because I was like, "There's going to be spin coming," and I thought I was going to get some there, and I'm kind of mad I didn't.
Shit.
So Major League,
Major
awesome,
League.
so
Wild thing.
good. The Program. So The Program was a football movie, 90s football movie, like university.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool because it covered, like, I think there was another one called Unnecessary Roughness, which was kind of
That
more
was-
comedic. And one of the two of them had like an older quarterback. I think that was Unnecessary Roughness.
Yeah, it was.
But The Program was cool because it was like more legit and more of a bit of a drama where like guys
Yeah.
are doing
It
steroids
felt real.
and you know, like he's cheating his piss test and stuff on it. And so it kind of looked under the veil there, like with injuries and stuff too. And that, so I thought it was a really good movie. The Longest Yard.
Original?
So both. There's-
Oh, that's the prison story.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that is a cool movie.
Okay.
Right? Like they redid it, and I thought they did actually a pretty good redo of it.
Adam Sandler?
With Adam Sandler and Steve Austin was in it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
Burt Reynolds was in it too.
yeah. And they had a good time with it, right?
Well, Burt Reynolds was with them both, right?
Yeah, he was in
Okay.
the original. Yeah, so he was the quarterback in the original. I think in the remake, he was just like the old jail guy helping them out.
Got it.
But yeah, those are cool. Invictus.
That's number 1?
No, it's just another one.
Okay.
But
never heard of it.
Rugby based on a true story. Matt Damon, really good movie. I don't know if it won any awards, but it probably should have. Yeah, just really good, true kind of events movie. Back to football. Remember the Titans? Mm-hmm. That's another one based on a true story where 60s, I guess 50s, 60s ish America, down in the States, down in the South, black guys coming in and play on the team, and it's not cool, and it's a real thing, right? And so it's a cool movie about all that, and like having a black head coach, and you know, in the South. So Denzel Washington, my man, he's in it. Really good movie, and again based on a true story. And then The Sandlot.
Kids.
You're right. It is a great movie.
The Sandlot for
It's a 90s movie, right?
80s, maybe late 80s, early 90s.
90s, 93.
It's kids, right? It's all kids playing street ball and stuff, and you know, hitting the ball over the fence, the dog getting the ball, and you know,
What ball did they hit? It's a pretty famous ball.
Oh, I fucking don't remember.
It was an autographed Babe Ruth.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was an autographed Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth ball.
Right, and then like
And
and
the
it's
kid
cool
had
because
no-
one of them ends up making the show. I think at the end of the movie.
The kid had no idea who Babe Ruth was.
Yeah. They just used. He's like, what do you mean?
Grabbed his dad's ball.
Yeah,
to play.
they needed an extra ball, so he just went in.
It is a great movie.
But it's a really good. It's like, you know,
it's like the Mighty Ducks of baseball.
exactly. Yeah, I would say they're younger. I think.
All right, but I'm going to go back to my list and make an adjustment here. Number 3 is going to be Major League.
Oh, so everything
We're
gets bumped.
knocking down Rocky 4 and White Men Can't Jump, and then Rudy is out. Rudy is out.
Yeah, Rudy was at the bottom.
Okay. But yeah, no, that's. I mean, it is fun. It's
I
fun
mean,
to talk
Major
about.
League.
We can talk about this.
Major League's about the Cleveland Indians, and I just love that logo. I wish they kept that logo.
Yeah.
And
I know.
Too political.
they were a struggling team, and then they were a team full of misfits that end up winning the pennant. But the way that movie was made, the way they pulled off this suicide squeeze at the end of the movie with the catcher with broken knees, there was this like love triangle going on between like the shortstop and the oh man, and
Derringer was his name.
and they went to bros before hoes, and they hugged it out. There was
But Willie Hayes Mays there
And
running the fucking.
he was the guy who slided the slide
his-
at home
all
plate.
his gloves on the wall by the end of the movie. Like,
But that slide,
Yeah.
I mean, the fine, like I've never been hit so hard with like even Slapshot, even North Shore didn't have that intensity, that where you're just like, yes,
Yeah.
he slides into home for that winning run. Like the way the cinematography of that final scene, man, and the whole build up throughout the movie to like, them putting the poster together of that woman,
I was
that
just
evil
gonna
woman.
say when they started ripping pieces off of that poster, that was one of the best,
The
right?
build,
Yeah.
and then the fans around Cleveland like high fiving at the bar and like
the
like
super
building
fan who like hates the team and then like he comes back, like all of it. That movie is so good. Like it almost feels like National Lampoonish. You know what I mean? Like Vegas Vacation-y, just the way it kind of.
It wasn't that
rolls.
silly though.
No, but that's it. It's not that silly, but. Just the amount that, like, I just feel like when I watched it, I laughed the same amount I would have if I were watching National Lampoon. Even though that this wasn't that type of movie, because it had the drama, it had all that stuff of like her trying to break the team up and who's getting cut. Like it was just a good movie, like a good, funny, solid movie where you're rooting for the boys, right? So
And Bob Euchre.
that's right.
Just a little bit outside is probably the number one quote in that movie.
Just a little bit outside. Oh yeah, so good, right? Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it might even bump up Slapshot.
It's moving up the list.
I mean, Slapshot was a good movie and it had so much like hockeyness, but Slapshot didn't have the perfect ending.
No, it's number one for me. It doesn't matter. Yeah, number one.
I'm going to get in trouble for my only two
Slapshot.
suggestions because you guys, maybe they don't fall under the sports movies. Maybe they do, but Days of Thunder
That's a sports movie.
That counts. 100% counts.
and the new F1. The new F1
I never saw
movie.
it. I didn't see it yet.
Oh, I heard it's good.
Dude,
Amazing.
it is amazing. Like
Yeah.
I like F1. I've followed it. I've followed Indy. I've followed a bit of stock car, but just the emotion in F1, it made me cry when I didn't even want to cry.
Oh, wow.
Over like just the competitive spirit of it. That was it.
Visually and audio
Yeah.
is amazing in that movie.
Yeah. Days of Thunder was again
Go high,
video
go.
and audio. Like
I hear
I now know what the golden hour is because of Days of Thunder.
I heard a rumor that there might be a Days of Thunder too.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Or like
What you mean? Tom Cruise is going to remake a movie that he already did?
With the success of Top Gun 2.
Oh my god.
I mean, Top Gun 2 was pretty badass.
How many? I must have watched that movie 1,700 times.
It was. I've watched it more than the original Top Gun.
What? No way. I
100%.
watched Top Gun 2 and I was just like, this sucks because I know the original. I know, like, well, this is just a replay. It's nothing new. It's just a new version of it. It sucks.
That's what it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah, but like,
Fucking Rocky 4, man. Like, how many times is Rocky gonna go fight? Rocky 17, Rocky 32.
I never watched any of the Rockies. Never.
None?
I've seen
Oh,
clips.
you're
That's
missing
how I
out,
know
bro.
the stuff.
And
but
I'll
that's it.
say for Rocky 4, the scene for me is when they touch gloves.
Oh yeah.
Because he does his don't even move.
Right.
When he's like, "Duh," and they.
Rocky.
I will break
That's
you.
the one where
He's the ultimate bad guy.
That's the one where Apollo dies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
in the
good,
beginning.
man.
Fucking spoiler alert, John.
Dude.
If you haven't watched the movie yet,
What about Creed then? Yeah, there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, did anybody saved any last rounds for anything else?
How are you guys doing?
Oh my God.
Good.
What are we
Yeah.
drawing this out? How fucking long have we gone here?
We're an hour 10.
an hour and 10. But we started it.
Wow. Sorry.
We're pretty close to an hour, boys. We're pretty close to an hour.
All right.
So, everyone, we enjoyed it today. Thank you. We want to see you again. Like and subscribe. Go watch North Shore.
North Shore
Is it just called North Shore?
Yeah.
and Mystery Alaska.
So you have one of
Go
two
Golden
homework
Eyes, go.
assignments that must be completed. We won't say which one.
Ray, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying to the end. And go Canucks, go.
Yep.
Go Golden Eyes,
Later.
go.
Yeah, and them too.
Yeah.